small technical problems, but we are ready to continue. So I will move my client's head, move my body a little bit too, and we will start from this side over here. I stretch the lips properly. I have to clean my needle. Okay. And we will start. Movements towards myself. Perfect. Stretching a little bit more. Okay. Over here. I do it a little bit more slowly because I can be more precise this way. Okay, and let's check. So we know it's nice and clean. Yeah, can you see? It's beautiful, I love it. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, moving my client's head again. And I will put my finger here, make it a little bit more straight towards myself again, and secure my pinky. So, this way. Now I changed how I sit now, because I am not tattooing this way, but already this way, so I also have to change myself. Relax your relax your head. Relax your lips, please. Okay. And we go. You have to stretch really, really good, so it's nice and precise. Short movements, and here. Perfect. Now I will check it out again. And we can see the outline beautifully. Okay. I will clean my client a little bit. And we are ready to start with shading. Yeah, we can see everything and it's good. Okay. I am gonna work on 4.5 again. Okay. And now moving my client's head, stretching really well, especially this part over here. And movements quite close next to each other. I do pendulum right now. I don't use a lot of pressure, and we will clean with the dry cotton pad, and you can see how much pigment is in the skin already. When my client came today, I made her matcha, and I didn't realize there is a coffee inside. So if there will be a bleeding happening, it's my fault. Okay. We'll push, and you can see the color. Yeah, I love it so much. See, can you see it? Good? Wow. Okay. again. Make sure that you are working with a 80-90 degree angle. And if you're not sure, try to have the flat place where you are working, because otherwise you can destroy the skin. See? This way. When I stretch, you can see beautifully how the color looks like. This will look really beautifully. Here, very close to the border, I don't use as much pressure because we know that a lot of color stays over here. So I do it this way, and now, see, I have to stretch again. And now, I really try to use a tiny bit more pressure, so I know that it is in the skin, because this part of the skin and this part of the skin is completely different. And I guess you already know this, and you see that some of your heel results are probably not as good. And that's one of the reasons. And it happened to me too. I also had a problem. And I also didn't have beautifully healed lips, because sometimes I simply didn't use enough pressure over here. So even now when I work, now I will do the one pass basically. We will see, look at that, it's amazing. We will see how it looks like, and then I will come back and I will work a little bit more on the part over here and over here, because it simply needs more color. So this way, we have to stretch again, relax your lips, perfect. See, 80-90 degree angle all the time. That's the rule number one. And the color looks amazing. Okay. Moving here, I need to clean it, and we will continue. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. This way. And now, again, changing the stretch. I change the stretch all the time. Really, really important. Now, moving again. This way. I will connect with this part over here. So I will come back a little bit. And stretch again. Stretch, clean. I meant clean, sorry. All good? Can you see everything? Okay, we see that we have some bleeding. Stretching the lips. I would be interested, what is your biggest problem regarding tattooing lips? What you are scared the most of? Oh, I hope that meant to say that made the sense. My English is not my first language, it's my secondary language. It's not my... I'm not really good at it. I try. If I make a mistake, please correct me. See? Softly, but I am not moving a lot. I am still working also over here, where I was before, because I want to overlay. Nice. Using a dry cotton pad. Now we see this part over here, this structure of the skin is completely different than this part over here. This is with much more wrinkles. And you can see that this part is not bleeding at all, but this part is bleeding. Even though I am everywhere completely same. Here. Okay, I am stretching quite well, but I am not stretching like this. You have to stretch, your stretch should be like firm, but you shouldn't stretch a lot. Because then the needle is quite bumpy and it's not so easy to implant pigment into the skin if the stretch is like too strong. Relax your lips. Anglicky? Nebo
Anglicky.
Anglicky? Yes, these are Clinica pigments. Who is asking? Who is...
Tam je vidět.
Není to tam vidět, okay. Okay. Yes, I am using Clinica pigments and this is mix. I have to check later. Now I want to focus on lips. But I will let you know. I will let you know what kind of pigments are these. But look at that. Look at this velvety effect. I don't know if you can see it, but for me this is like so luxurious. It looks so fancy and so beautiful. I really love this mix of Clinica pigments. See, even pixels look beautiful. I think that 4.5 speed for 4.5 is quite good for lips, but I also change it a lot and I test the different speed with the different skin, with the different pigments, so it's not always the same. Okay. Perfect. So, quite soft over here, very close to the border. And we are slowly moving down. Please, if you like this live stream, let me know. Write a comment or send me a message, private message on Instagram. My Instagram is tereziaritonova.pmu. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you like it, we can do it quite often because it's not so hard for us to plan it. And I enjoy talking to you and I enjoy teaching you and helping you. So yeah, I would be so happy if you could leave me a feedback because the feedback is everything for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Okay. I love it so much. It's like, look, guys, can you see how incredible it is? Like, I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, 50 times. Look at that. I think that one pass will be like more than enough for these lips. It will be really quick. I thought it will take longer, but it's really crazy. Especially these shades I am using right now. They are so beautiful. I used three shades and they are all a little bit different, but they are all like pinkish, but different saturation and tiny different shade. And I created such a beautiful color. It's not always the same. Sometimes I start with the color I mix and I'm like, it's not so nice in the skin as I thought it will be, and I change it. You can always change it. You never know how it's gonna look in the skin because everyone is different, everyone has different melanin in the skin, in the lips. Look at that! Oh wow! I love it. I love it so much. Sometimes I feel like I'm burned out and I don't want to work on clients. Of course, I have to stop working on the clients as much as I'm working right now, but this is what makes me so happy when I see how beautiful it is. I really need to do this. Okay, so now we see empty space here. We can come back this way. Here we can see it's really dry, so I am not gonna go there right now. I will leave it this way and I will move to the other side. And when I'm done with the upper part, I think I will need to use a little bit of hydrating cream to make sure that I am able to implant pigment into the skin. Okay, here really softly because this place can hurt, and also it's really sensitive, and also it is really sensitive for big swelling. So stretching, and we continue. Okay. This way. Dobra? Okay, this way. Let me know where are you from. Are you from Slovakia, Czechia? Are you from Europe, America? In America there is probably night right now, no? Or early morning. Okay. Look at the coverage. Looks so nice. I really, really like it. Okay. I am moving my client's head. I have to stretch. And my pinky is on the teeth. I am not really like pressing a lot. I'm not pushing so hard. I just have to make sure that my hands are relaxed. Otherwise, if I am not in a comfortable position, I never do nice lips. This is what always happens. I don't know how some people can work in weird positions, but I really cannot do it. I have to feel comfortable while I am tattooing lips. And while I'm tattooing everything, it doesn't matter what it is. But when you feel comfortable, you enjoy the work much more, and it is also like it is visible on your result. And I really, really think that if you feel comfortable, even your client can feel it. Perfect. We have to go to this part over here. See, I stretched again towards myself, and I work in an almost like 90-degree angle. It's 12? 12 hodin? Okay. No, it's like, it's so quick. I cannot believe it. Okay. So when I stretch, I see the pixels, and I see also where I miss the color. But I can see this is the hardest part. So I hope the swelling will not be so big, but it really can be. We will see. We will see. I need color over here. Stretching properly. And I have to tell you something. I am planning to go to take a course and learn how to do freckles. And I also want to get my freckles done. Oh, as my videographer said, you said that to make my freckles more visible. So this will be really interesting. And in 2 weeks I also have another course for hair stroke and course for eyeliner. And I cannot wait to do more techniques on YouTube and more tutorials and more live streams and all the things I possibly can. Because to do tutorials, it's perfect, but it is tiny bit boring if you do it all the time, like only brows and lips, brows and lips, brows and lips. So if I can add more techniques, it will be a little bit more interesting. I want to clean this because I like when it's clean, but I will finish the lips and then I will change my gloves because I'm already too dirty to feel comfortable. So, it looks amazing, but I need to clean it. I will finish this part over here. See how I stretch? I really stretch quite well, and I try to move it how I really need it. Don't be like this way, and don't try to... Oh, I don't know how to explain this. I just want to tell that it's really important for you to feel comfortable, and you can tell your client to move however you want, but you shouldn't feel uncomfortable. I'm just still talking about the same. Okay, you can see that we can see a small swelling over here. Here there is no swelling yet, of course. We'll see if there will be some, but if I stretch it, you can see how beautiful it is and how crazy it is. It took such a short amount of time. I can see this is softer, this part over here, so I will go to the other side then, but now I need to put something over here. I am going to take a cream. I will use a booster. I will use a little bit of booster. Okay. I will put it everywhere, as you can see. I will apply a little bit of... Okay, now I will take my gloves off. I will put a little bit of foil on top. Oh, I have to do it this way. Ah, it smells so nice. Now we will wait a little bit. I will turn off the light because it's so hot. And I will start in 1 minute. I need to have some water. Just tell me what is interesting for you to see, because I can help you and I can respond to some of your questions, but it's very well, that's me. But it's hard for me to talk about something I don't know if you are interested in it. My biggest problem regarding lips was always basically the coverage, because when I was working on the lips, I realized that I am rushing so much and I am like so quick, and then I didn't have enough time, and I didn't even give enough time to lips to take the pigment, because I was like this way and then clean, this way and then clean, and then I was also using wet cotton pad, which is really, really, really bad. I don't think it's bad to use it in general, but with my old, very bad technique, it was really bad, because I basically did it quickly and then I cleaned with the wet cotton pad, and that meant that I didn't apply enough pigment. And the second thing what was wrong was that I didn't apply enough pigment, and the pigment I applied, I cleaned that with a dry cotton pad, or with a wet cotton pad. So the problem was that when the lips healed, I couldn't see really nice work, and I had quite a lot of patchiness when I started. It was like first 2-3 clients. And then I realized that when I try to do it so quickly and I don't give enough time to the pigment to go into the skin, then what the problem is that this way it's better, but that way I destroyed the skin, I created a lot of trauma, I did the lips, but with not enough pigment. It was like 20% of the pigment at the time, and right now it's like 80 to 90%. Not always I do like 100% coverage. It really depends on the pigment you are using. But what's the problem with 100% coverage? For me, it looks like lipstick. It looks so strong, and I think it's not really natural. Of course, there is a lot of us, and we can all have different opinion. But I think that the lips, especially permanent makeup in general, should look more natural. That's also really good, because when the pigment goes out of the skin slowly and surely, with the because of your what's the name of it? Immune system, I would say, and the UV lights and these kind of things, it is slowly like softer and softer. But if you apply a lot of pigment, it takes much longer for the skin and for the macrophages to eat it. So it's much better to do it a little bit softer straight away. Then you can always add the pigment and change the color later on. But I really, really, really love soft and natural heal results. And of course, when client wants, they can apply lipstick, but if you do it really strongly, some lipstick, they are not even able to cover it up. So, I think it's enough time already for the lips. I will check it out, I will clean, I will check the lips, clean everything what's around, take my new gloves, and we can basically start. So, okay. Yeah, see, it looks much better. We cannot even see it as much. I mean the color, the dry lips over here. We cannot see that much. Very, very good. You can see that here the color is quite soft, because I was there only a little bit, and I think that my stretch wasn't as good as it should be, but this part over here is just perfect. Now I will go and I will do the bottom part, and then at the end I will come back to the top part and I will go over it one more time. But of course I will stay much longer where I don't have enough pigment. So now we can beautifully see the outline, and I will start with quite a short, it's not so short, but quite soft movements. This way. Okay, now I also have to use dry cotton pad. I want to clean it and see how it looks. Yeah, see? Beautiful. I'm so grateful for these pigments. They make my life easier. So, 80-90 degree. And we go. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This way. I will put, yeah, okay, perfect. Wow, look at that. You can see it beautifully. And now with the sunshine, it's so nice. Perfect. This way. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then clean. Don't wait till the pigment dries out on the lips, otherwise you will never clean it. Okay. Good stretching. And we have to clean in 5 seconds. So we make sure that it does not dry out. See? You can see it beautifully. I will clean a little bit. Okay. You can see a little bit of blood. Okay, let's go. I will clean. I have to change the light. Okay. And now we will start. I need to change my position, body position. And short movements closer to the outline, because only then you can make it so precise. Let's clean again. We have to work now over here. I think I will shorten my needle now. Okay. This way. Perfect. If you want, let me know, and we can also do correction procedure together. So we see how it healed, and if it does not heal 100%, we can do correction procedure and we can learn from the mistakes, or we can analyze what went wrong. Because you never know 100% how it's going to heal. You can predict. You can always predict. But you never know 100% how it's gonna be, how it's gonna look. Okay. But I can see that the coverage is nice. It looks quite even though some parts are a little bit lighter. It's also because of the structure of the skin is different. I will put cotton pad over here, move my client's head, stretch quite well. we see that this skin over here, it is really thin. I can see it, and then it goes and it's a little bit more thick. Okay. This way. We will clean again. And we can continue. What I really like is that the pigments, they does not dry out so quickly. Relax the lips, perfect, because there is quite a lot of glycerin in them. And because there is a glycerin and not so much alcohol and water, that's why these pigments are good, because they go really good into the skin, as you can see, and they does not dry out, so you can clean them with dry cotton pad pretty well. And it's really good because then you don't have to wait, then you don't have to use wet cotton pad, and that means that much more pigment will stay in the skin, so you don't have to work as much.
Někdo ti chválí práci a chce se zeptat, jakou jehli používáš.
Aha, co to je za otázka?
To zmizí.
Aha, okay. Tak, okay, so thank you really, really, really much. I'm so happy. I am using, I think it was Quadron. I think we are using Quadron 030 1 around a liner long taper. Okay, we will clean again. See, it didn't dry out, so we can make it nice. We can clean it perfectly. How many people is watching? Perfect. That's amazing. So, stretch quite well. And this way. Back and forth, back and forth. You can see that I am not rushing so much right now. I would already clean that would be on another section. But right now I know I cannot rush and I have to take my time and slowly but surely tattoo pigment into the skin and do these passes, all these, what's the name of it? These movements very close next to each other. I think I always talk about it also on my tutorials. Perfect. Oh, it's a little bit more dry here. But, oh, it looks so nice. But I have to go through it, but only softly. If you go through the dry skin, and if you don't do it gently, then a lot of pigment is basically not staying, and there's quite a lot of blood, which I don't really like. I don't want to destroy the skin because there is a dry skin. I prefer to go only a little bit, and I prefer to do it on the correction procedure. I don't think we should destroy the skin only because we want to implant the pigment there. Okay, this way. I cannot wait to take pictures and show you how it looks. I have to clean. Okay. Perfect. Relax your lips. Perfect. And now, see, moving the lips. I like to move the lips as I want. Relax your lips. This way. See, outline is really soft, and we have to make sure we go on it, but not too much, because then you can go outside of your shape. Perfect. Need a little bit more pigment. Moving my client's head. Relax. And now we can continue. Okay. This way. I have to stretch quite well because my client is moving her lips sometimes. And when I don't stretch as much, it's a problem. See? Okay, perfect. Now I will move my client's face a little bit towards myself again, client's head. And I continue this way. Okay. I will clean. And we already have almost bottom part done too. But it's not really strong first pass. I will also go over it a little bit more on the second pass. But not a lot, only a tiny bit. Relax. Perfect. You can see our outline over here. Relax. Perfect. So now we will clean. First with dry. You can see how it looks now. Now I will clean everything this way. Stretch. See? Now I'm cleaning with the wet. And you can see every pixel when I stretch it this way. Here you can see these dry places, dry skin. But look how beautiful it is, only after one pass. So good. Now, I want to check it out a little bit more this way, so I see it quite, oh, it looks so good. Okay, now, let's go. We have to do the second pass, and we don't have a swelling. We don't have a big swelling, which is really good. I have to change my wrap around the machine because it is flipping down. Maybe I will not even use it right now. I will not use it. I will go without it. And perfect, this way. Open a little bit. Perfect. And now I will go one more time. It will be very quick pass. But I just want to do some small details. Okay. perfect. Here, for example, it was a little bit lighter and I had some small empty place very close to the outline, which is a small thing. But if you put the pigment there, it gives the lips a little bit more volume. If there is enough pigment. See this part? For example, this part, you can see how beautiful it is if you really put enough pigment very close to the outline, but not too much and not a lot of pressure. Otherwise, what can happen is that you will see very strong outline and very soft color over here, which is not nice. Okay, here a little bit. When you stretch, you see where your pigment is missing. You add a little bit and perfect. See how strong it is comparing to this already? Okay. Amazing. So, a little bit over here. And when I stretch, I see that this part is a little bit softer. And now it's amazing. Moving my client's head. Okay. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you work quite quickly, then there is no such a huge swelling. But of course, it also depends on your hand and on your machine and on your stroke of the machine, how strong the machine is. There is a lot of things. But when you are not working on the lips for a long time, there is not such a huge trauma. And when there is no huge trauma, there is no huge swelling. And then if you don't do a lot of huge trauma, it's really good because then the lips can heal perfectly. But it also depends on how your client take care of them. See? We already have first part of the lips done. Second pass. I think you can also beautifully see the difference. Okay, I can see a little bit here when I stretch. We are moving to the other part. Oh, no yet, not yet. Okay, a little bit more here. And now we are moving to the other part. This way. Stretching. Applying pigment. Wow. Look at that. So cool, right? I am really happy. Really happy. Now I will do the bottom part and we will compare first pass to second pass. It will be really interesting to see. So let's go. This is our second part on the bottom part. This way. I changed how I sit again. I moved a little bit more behind the client now because I am working this way, so I have to sit over here. Okay. Really good. But it's not always this way. Sometimes I struggle with lips. If I have, for example, very big asymmetry, or if I have a lot of wrinkles on the lips. Now we have nice model, so it is easy. It's never easy, but it's easier than with my other clients, some of my other clients. Here you can see, it's so funny, but I almost finished with this half, the other half. It's unbelievable. She has quite a nice skin on the lips, and everything is in a harmony at the moment. I wish all my clients and all my lips would go so good. But we all know it's not the truth and it's not the case. Okay. This way. So good, so cool. You can see the difference. It is huge difference. Okay. Stretching quite well, making sure that it's nicely tattooed, also close to the outline. Cleaning this mess a little bit. And I'm going to continue. Okay. I changed my position, how I sit again. I'm telling you because I want you to realize how much I move while I'm working on the lips. And it's a lot. Okay, now I have to change my position again. Relax your lips. Perfect. And I also change the lips so it is more comfortable while I'm working. And I need to tattoo this place. Oh, it's dry. Dry skin is here, so it's a little bit harder, but we'll see how it goes. Changing how I sit again. Changing my client's head. And this way. Really, really soft. Okay. So cool. Kolik je hodin? What time is it?
I don't know.
A není tam? Oh, okay. We don't know what time is it.
5 minut.
Okay. Perfect. Very good. We will be done soon. It goes incredibly well. Relax your lips. Okie dokie. I think that speed 4.5 is quite quick on this with this wireless battery, comparing to some of my other batteries and comparing to power supply. So if it would be slower, I would also do slower movements, but because it's not so slow at all, I cannot be slow. Relax. We have to check. We see here is some empty space. Okay. Good. I need to add a little bit more color here. Okay. Ďakujem. Super, perfect. My outline is quite soft. I need to stretch this way, as I told you. Angle is really important. Perfect. And now relax. Relax your lips. Perfect. Yeah, now it's amazing. Perfect. Very good. Now, I think, smile. Oh, so nice. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Over here. I will clean. We will move to this part over here. Okay. Amazing. I need to see here a little bit. Now I will move here this way. And I add tiny bit over here too. Only. Oh, my needle is dirty. Now much better. This is the dry place I was talking about. I don't want to work there so much. I don't like to destroy the skin. I will move here. Go this way. If you like this live stream, take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram. I can see who was watching, and also I will have beautiful brushes in a sale on my Rizonova.store. And if you tag me, I can do a small, what's the name of it? Súťaž? Competition. And then you can win my new brushes. Perfect. This way. Okay. Almost done. Perfect. This one over here too. Here it's still softer. When I stretched, I could see that. We will see. I'm not sure how it's going to heal in this part. And I see there is already a swelling there. I told you here about swelling. See, it happened. It's not a lot, it's just a little bit. But I can see it. So that's why I'm telling you what you shouldn't really do and what can cause a lot of swelling. Relax your lips, perfect. Okay.
The lips look absolutely amazing.
I'm so happy.
Anya.
Who?
Anya.
Ania. Okay. I'm happy you like it. Yes, they look really amazing. She has beautiful lips. She has really, really beautiful lips. And her skin of the lip tissue takes the pigment quite well. Of course, we see some small imperfections where she has dry skin, but I don't want to touch it anymore because it's not so visible. I just see it because I see every small mistake and every small detail. But overall, it looks amazing, and we can always make correction procedure. Okay, we stretch. We will add some small amount of pigment here, and then we are basically almost done. Okay. We have to stretch properly to make sure that we implant the pigment into the skin evenly. Okay. I will stand up. I will go here. And I need to touch this part a little bit more. Over here, only tiny bit here. And then we are done. See, you have to stretch quite well so you know that you implant the pigment also over here. to this place. I will check it out. This way, yeah. Now I will clean area over here. And when I stretch, we can go this way. And when I stretch, you can see that the coverage is really good. It looks really good. And now it's really, it is only about how this is going to heal. Can you smile? Yeah, so cute. Okay. And now we are basically done. So I took my, perfect. I took my gloves off. I want to show you. Can you take the ring light? We will turn on the ring light. And you can see our beautiful model. Okay. Oh, so nice. Dobre, očko? Okay, perfect. Now we will take this, and look at her. She looks so incredible. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like that, if you like this live stream, and please send me a private message and tell me your feedback, and we can plan some more feedbacks, some more live streams in the future. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful Sunday and bye.